So as the office team or an office manager, one of the most important part of your job is managing new inquiries and winning bookings. But we all know in this industry, it can be so busy with emails, WhatsApps, calls coming in. Sometimes new inquiries can slip the net, but not on good event. Let me show you how. So I'm in the online shop front here that you can add to your website. Customers can then go through and either choose packages or individual items. They can read detailed descriptions about the product, FAQs, and find upsell items. All of this is handled and managed within the software. So if you were to remove an item from your stock, it would be removed from the shop front. Depending on your setup, they can either buy online or make the inquiry. So we've clicked through to the checkout, and your customer can now add in all relevant contact information, but also event information such as location and of course the event date. Once your customer presses the send button, the inquiry is sent straight to your email address, but it's also added straight to the software. So here's the quote with the contact information for the customer, but also the event information that they included within their inquiry. And if I scroll down to the quote, I can instantly see a problem. I can see that we have 155 of these chairs in stock. However, this customer has already booked 200, which means we're minus 46. There's a couple of things I could do at this stage. I could send out a quote request to vendors that we often sub-rent equipment to, and here's a list of ones that I've added. Or I can just search for the other chairs that we have in stock. So here's the crossbacks that the customer has quoted for, and this amount here is actually including the current quote we're working on. So instead, I'm going to swap the chairs for 120 of the gold chairs. Let's pretend for this video demo, the customer wants the invoice. We can send them a deposit or the full amount. So I'm going to change my deposit to 100%. Now I'm going to send my invoice email with one click. We also have simple inquiry forms that you can add to your website. These are often used for rental businesses that have tents or marquees, where maybe the product's a little bit too complicated for a customer to build their own quote. Of course, we have all the standard event information such as event date, location. Customers can also upload images or PDFs for their inquiry, as well as additional notes. Like the online shop front, the inquiry will be emailed to you, but it's also going to be added straight into the software. We can access this through your inquiry tab. Or there's a handy shortcut on the dashboard to most recent inquiries. Here's the one that was just made. You can see it's new and it hasn't been quoted for like this one below. Okay, so I've just jumped into the quote and I'm in the event details section. See, the system has told me that the job is 160 miles away. That's done through our Google Maps integration. I can also see how many bookings and quotes I have on that date range. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to show you the fastest way to build a quote, and that's with our sample quote feature. So here are pre-built packages that I've made. All I need to do is hit plus and then OK. That quote has been built in seconds with all the pre-built items that I've added in my sample quote library. If I need to move items around, I can. If I need to update quantities or delete items, add additional items, I can do it as well. The main benefit that I want to show you with this is all inquiries are of course emailed to you, but they're also added straight into the software, whether it's through the simple inquiry form or through the online shop front. And the benefit of this is it just means you're not missing out on any new lead. All your inquiries are in one place. It takes seconds to locate the new leads and then build and send a quote to them. And there's so much data out there that the first company to get back to a client has a much higher chance of winning that booking.